This is the fifth session on the chapter The Enemy. Let's revise the portion we covered yesterday. General Takima, he has assured Dr. Sadao that he would send his professional hired killers in order to take out the prisoner. Dr. Sadao, he thought and he considered his wife's opinion and he was happy, and he told him that that would be the best idea. And then he went back to his house and he did not let any second thought come on his mind, right? When he went to prisoner's house, prisoner's room, he saw him that he was, he was standing and he was about to go to the garden, and he scolded him that what are you doing? You are not allowed to go outside. But the prisoner, he informed Dr. Sadao that he is not used to of taking orders from anybody, and he expressed that now he was feeling quite okay and well. And also he mentioned that there is some stiffness that he is feeling on the on the back side, right on the right side of his back. So Dr. Sadao, he completely forgot about this, about the assassins, that he was his enemy, and just being a devoted doctor, he started examining. He pulled his shirt and he examined, and he told him that this will be treated with the help of a massage, and if not massage, with exercise. Understand? Now the page number is 42. I think, sure, I know that. And yes, doctor, I have got something I want to say to you. If I hadn't met a Jap means Japanese, well, I would not be alive today, I know that. So again he tried to thank Dr. Sadao. Sure, I know that, Tom went on, but Dr. Sadao, he did not say a single word. Understand? He just bowed down and he could not speak. Sure, I know that, Tom went on warmly. His big thin hands gripping a chair were white at the knuckles. I guess if all the Japs were like you, there wouldn't have been a war. And this American man, when he clutched the chair, right, the Dr. Sadao could see his white knuckles. It means the patient hasn't recovered yet, because still the lack of blood. Understand? And the prisoner expressed that there hadn't been any war if all the Japs would have been, if they would have reacted the same way Dr. Sadao reacted. Understand? And then he helped the boy back into the bed, and then he left. He bid him good night. Sadao slept badly that night, time and time again. He woke thinking he heard the rustling of footsteps. Rustling of footsteps means the sound of footsteps, and the sound of twig. Twig are small, small branches, or a stone displaced in a garden. A noise such as man might make who carried a burden. So let me just explain what is, where is it? Might make who carried a burden. What is burden here? So Dr. Sadao, the night came when the assassins were supposed to come and take out the prisoner. So that night Dr. Sadao, he could not sleep. Why he could not sleep? Because he was so restless. Understand? Obviously he had this thing on his mind that any time those assassins would arrive and they would kill the man. So he heard the rustling of footsteps. He even heard the sound of stones being replaced. It means if you will walk on stones, obviously the stones will come in contact with each other and they will produce sound. Understand? This is the natural phenomenon, right? And he also he also sensed that the footsteps, it actually gave him the impression that if somebody was carrying a body, a burden. So burden here symbolizes the body of the prisoner. Understand? So the next morning he made excuse to go first into the guest room. If the American were gone, he then could simply tell Hannah that so the general had directed. But when he opened the door, he saw at once that there on the pillow was the Shaggy. Shaggy means hairy blonde head. So the next morning, Dr. Sadao, he woke up early. He thought he would go to the room to check, and then he would inform Hannah that the prisoner is gone, right? But when he went to the guest room, he found the prisoner was there. He was there and he was sleeping peacefully, so he closed the door again. It means the assassins, they did not turn up on the very first night. Understand? What shall we do with them? Hannah whispered her old refrain. Old refrain means, here it means that old worry, her worry, right? That we need to get rid of the prisoner. Sadao shook his head. I must decide in a day or two, he promised. Why did he say in a day or two? Because he still believed that those assassins would come to his house in a day or in a two. So he's asking his wife, at least wait for 2 or 3 days and then we'll do something. So they agreed. And in the second night, on the second night, there rose a wind that night, and he listened to the sounds of bending boughs. Boughs means branches, and whistling partitions. Because you remember General Takima had asked Dr. Sadao to keep the partitions open so that they could enter easily. So now on the second night the weather is different because it is windy. Understand? It is very windy, and you could actually hear the sound of branches being swirling or waving. And yes, because of because it is windy, so the partitions, right, they're opening and closing. Hannah woke too, and Hannah was awakened by the sound of partitions and the branches. She said to Dr. Sadao that we should go and check, or we should close the partition to prisoner's room, right? No, Sadao said he is able now to do it for himself, and Dr. Sadao, he prevented his wife from going to prisoner's room. Why? Because obviously, Dr. Sadao would never want his wife to interfere, in this process, because this could also endanger her life. So he said, no, we won't check. The American has recovered, so he can do on his own. So and the next morning when he checked, the American was still alive. On the second day, after the second night, the American was still alive. Nobody killed him. It means the assassins, they did not even turn up on the second day. Understood? The night wind changed to quite rain, and the garden was full of the sound of dripping eaves. Dripping eaves, it is the edge of the roof and the boundary that meets, where you see the water droplets, right? So the third night, it is raining heavily. You could hear the sound of dripping water and a dripping droplet of water. But he woke up at the sound of a crash and leaped to his feet. And what happened? On the third night, they heard a sound, a very disturbing sound, and he jumped to his feet, and even Hannah woke up. Hannah cried, what was it? And hearing Hannah cry, the baby also woke up, and the baby began to cry. Hannah said, I must go and see, but Dr. Sadao held Hannah's hand, and he did not let her go. And so, she's surprised that why Dr. Sadao is behaving in such a manner. What is that matter with you? And he requested his wife, don't go. He muttered, don't go. And the terror in Dr. Sadao's eyes also infected Hannah. She also got scared seeing Dr. Sadao, her husband, behaving this way. And they both went to bed, and the baby between them, right? And yet when he opened the door of the guest room in the morning, there was a young man. And after the third night, he thought the third night would be the night when they would take him out. So the next morning when they checked, they found the American was alive. It means the assassins, they did not even turn up the third day, right? And you can imagine that it's been 3 nights, Dr. Sadao have not been able to sleep properly because of so much tension and the thought about the assassins, the presence of assassins, right? So he could not sleep. So the next morning he met the prisoner. Yet when he opened the door of the guest room in the morning, there was the young man. He was very gay. Gay means happy, and had already washed and was now on his feet. So in the morning of the third night, he went to meet the prisoner. He had asked for a razor because he had asked for a razor yesterday, so he was completely shaved today, right? So the Dr. Sadao, he could also see the pinkish color on his cheeks. It means he was recovering. His face was glowing. Are you getting my point? I am well, he said joyously, and he was so happy. He said that I am well now. So Dr. Sadao, he drew his kimono round his weary body. Dr. Sadao gave him the kimono, the traditional Japanese dress, and he could not decide. He suddenly decided. For a moment, Dr. Sadao could not say anything, and at once he said that I cannot go through another night. So it was not that he cared for this young man's life. No, simply it was not worth the strain. So he does not care about the American prisoner's life right now. What he cares about his wife's, wife's peace and his own peace, because he was not able to sleep. So he said that now you are so well. I have decided that I will arrange a boat on the shore for you tonight. I will keep the food and extra clothing for you, and you can actually row the boat to the nearby island. This is what he told. Suddenly. Why? Because he cannot take any more pain or strain. Because he could not sleep for the third night. And when the assassins, they did not turn up, he decided that he would let the man slip away. So he told him that he would arrange a boat, he will keep the food and the water and everything, right? And he can go to the nearby island. And why the nearby island? Because it is so near the coast that it has never been worth fortifying. Worth fortifying means to confiscate. किसी चीज पे कब्जा कर लेना, right? So because it is a very small island, so nobody wants to take its ownership, right? So nobody wants to. And moreover, this island gets submerged. It gets submerged during storm. So that is the reason nobody lives there. Understand? Because this island gets submerged, and because this island is very close to Korean territory, so you can easily find a Korean fishing boat, and he can easily hitch a ride. Because Koreans and Americans, they are in good terms. They are not, they're not engaged in war. Understand? So this is what he was told, and they pass quite near the island because the water is many fathoms deep there, and Korean ships, they do come there because the water is very deep there, right? And they probably come to catch the fish. If it is deep, you will find the fish in abundance, right? The young man stared at him, slowly comprehending. Do I have to? He asked. And the man was very surprised that what happened to Dr. Sadao, that he has asked him to leave suddenly, right? So he tried to comprehend, he tried to understand the situation. But Dr. Sadao said that yes, you have to leave today. Try to understand, right? It is not hidden that you are here, and he indirectly suggested him that your presence is no longer hidden from anybody's, So the young man nodded. He agreed, and I think he understood that it was a high time that he must leave. So Dr. Sadao did not see him again until evening. He did not see him till the evening, and as soon as it was dark, Dr. Sadao, he dragged the scout. It was short and big boat, and he put the food and he put the bottled water into the boat, and that he bought secretly during the day. Dr. Sadao bought all these items secretly, right? And he also bought 2 quilts, blankets, right? Quilts, rajai, and he bought it at a pawn shop. Pawn shop means where you get things at cheap price, second hand. And then he tied the boat to a post because the tide was very high. It was high. It could have swept the boat away. So that is why he tied the boat to the post. And because there was no moon, so obviously Dr. Sadao had to use the flashlight because there was no moon that day. And when he came to the house, he entered as though he was just back from his work. And when he reached his home, he pretended that he was coming from his office. Who pretended? Dr. Sadao, so that Hannah could not figure out that what was going on. Understand? And she said, Hannah told her husband that Yumi visited today, and she served supper, and she cried over the baby. Because she is missing them so much. So Dr. Sadao, he promised Hannah that don't worry, all the servants will return the very moment the enemy moves away from our house. And then he went to guest room to check on the American prisoner. He checked his pulse, he checked his temperature, he checked his wound. I mean, being a good doctor, and before saying goodbye or before discharging him, he's examining everything: his pulse, his heartbeat, his wound. That shows that he's a devoted doctor again, right? And then the young man's pale lips were pressed together and his eyes burned. Only the scars on his neck were red. Only he could see the scars. The scars have not healed properly, right? Everything was correct. He could, and then the man thought Dr. Sadao is again saving his life by letting him go. But it is more like Dr. Sadao is saving his own life. Understand here at this part. So, not at all, Sadao said, it is only inconvenient to have you here any longer. And what did Dr. Sadao say? That because we cannot keep you here anymore, that is why we are letting you go. Can you read please, Rahul? He had hesitated. You can read. He had hesitated. Right? So Dr. Sadao, he thought that he would not give the man the flashlight. Why? Because flashlight can be seen. Right? If he goes to this island, and what if he uses the flashlight unwisely, right? So his presence will be spotted. That is why he was unwilling to give him flashlight. But however, he gave him the flashlight that he used the day he was called by the general. Understand? When he was called by the general, because general had a heart attack. Understand? So he gave him the flashlight and he informed him that when you go to the island and if you run out food before you catch the Korean boat, so what will you do? You will signal me 2 flashlight. And he even told him the specific time when he was supposed to flash. And when was it? When was it? The very moment the dusk happened, right? The sun drops over the horizon, right? So do not signal in darkness. He was told not to signal, not to use the flashlight in darkness, otherwise he will be spotted. And if you have been okay, I mean if you are okay, you have enough food, you have enough water and everything is okay, then you will only you will only flash it for one time. Understand? You will only signal me once. And he also informed him that this island, the water is in abundance. There is fish in abundant manner. So you could easily catch fish, but make sure do not use fire to cook fish. You have to eat them raw, because fire can also be spotted and smoke can also be seen, miles apart. Understand? The young man breathed. He said yes. He also gave him Japanese clothes, and he also gave him a black cloth to wrap, to cover his head, because he has got blonde hairs. So Japanese, they do not have blonde hair. That is why he was given a black cloth so that he could cover his blonde head. And he was also given this overcoat, traditional Japanese wear, so that nobody would suspect him to be an American. Understand? And then the young man, he did not even say a word. They both shook hands, and then he walked quietly across the floor, right? And it was dark, so he had to use the flashlight. The man had to use the flashlight for 2 or 3 times, right? But he was not suspected that time because he was still going. And he waited until Dr. Sadao waited until from the shore there was no more flash, and then he closed the partition. And that night Dr. Sadao slept very peacefully. And he now when the Dr. Sadao, he meets the general for the operation, he informs him that the man has escaped. And the doctor, the general says, and it was, he had been operated upon a week before, and on emergency operation to which Sadao had been called in the night. So this is what we have just found out, that before letting the prisoner go, a past few days, he was called for an emergency operation. Who was called? Dr. Sadao, because maybe General Takima had a heart attack. Understand? That is why he was called. So it means General Takima, he was ill, and that is why he must have forgotten to send the assassins, because his condition was critical. Understand? So that is why he was not able to call or send the assassins, because his gallbladder was also involved in the operation. It is mentioned here, and it is very difficult for the general to breathe. So Sadao had not been able to ask about the assassins. So far as he knew, they had never come, and the servant had returned, and Yumi had cleaned the guest room thoroughly. And now, because the enemy is gone, the servant returned. They cleaned the room and they burned the sulfur to do away the smell of American. So this shows the discrimination of Japanese people against American. They are using sulfur, they are burning sulfur in order to do away the smell of American. This shows discrimination, right? Or caste is okay. So where is it? Okay. Nobody said anything, only the gardener was cross. Cross means angry, because he had got behind with his chrysanthemums. Chrysanthemums are flower. When servant returned, nobody spoke anything. Nobody was upset except the gardener. The gardener was very angry. Why? Because it is delayed to plant chrysanthemums, because they were away, so that he could not plant what? He could not plant the flower. Understand? So that is why he was, because gardener's job is to plant flower or to take care of the plants. Understand? But he could not plant them because of them, because of Dr. Sadao, because they harbored the enemy, and they had to go. The servants had to go, the gardener had to go. So after a week, Sadao felt the general was well enough to be spoken to be about the prisoner. So after 1 week after the operation of general, he thought, Dr. Sadao, that it is the right time to talk to general about the prisoner. He said he escaped, and the general is coughing. This signifies the general hasn't recovered yet, right? And but the old man opened his eyes suddenly. But the general, he opened his eye, and he said, the prisoner, he had escaped with some energy. Did I not promise you I would kill him for you, right? And he's confused. General doesn't aware, right? And he asked Dr. Sadao that I think I remember I promised you that I would send the assassins, the hired killer, in order to take out the prisoner. So Dr. Sadao agreed that yes, Excellency, you had promised me. Well, the old man said in a tone of amazement. In a tone of amazement, because he promised, because he's the general of the army, and he has forgotten because of his critical condition. Can you read, please? I was suffering, I was suffering.
Old man, in a tone of amazement. So I did, but you see, I was suffering a good deal. Through this, I thought of nothing but myself. In short, I forgot my promise to you.
Right, so General gave his explanation that he was sick, he was in a critical condition, and all he did is thought about himself. So consequently, he forgot about the assassins and the enemy.
I wonder, Your Excellency, Sadao murmured. It was certainly very careless of me, the general said. But you understand, it was not lack of patriotism or
dereliction means when you shrink from your responsibilities, when you avoid your responsibility, right? So General Takima, he informed Dr. Sadao that I am a patriot. It doesn't mean that there is lack of patriotism in me, right? The reason I forgotten because I was so sick, and if the matter should come out, you would understand that, wouldn't you? And if this matter, if this matter come into light, I think you would understand. Certainly, Your Excellency, Sadao said, he suddenly comprehended that the general was in the palm of his safe. I can swear to your loyalty, Excellency, he said to the old general, and to your zeal. Zeal means enthusiasm against the enemy, right? So, Dr. Sadao, he realized that now he has the upper hand. He has the upper hand from the very beginning, because the general, he badly needs Dr. Sadao for the operation. Understand? Because his condition is very critical, and Dr. Sadao realizes it. And because now Dr. Sadao also knows that the general promised that he would send the hire to kill the prisoner, but he did not send. So it means now general is also responsible for this mistake, and general doesn't want this thing to come into light. Understand? So now Dr. Sadao knows that he has got a upper hand. So it means a general would not cause any trouble to him. Understand? But Sadao is searching the spot of black in the twilight, and now this is back. Dr. Sadao is back. He's in his house, and he's searching for the spot of black in the twilighted sea that night. That his reward. What was his actual reward? That the enemy has escaped, and he has even escaped the island with the help of Korean boat. So there was no prick of light in the dust. There was no light, no signaling. It means the American has escaped, right? He has found what? He has found the Korean boat. So Noah was on the island. His prisoner was gone and safe and doubtless, for he had warned him to wait only for a Korean fishing boat, because he was told that he would only wait for the Korean fishing boat and not any other. So he stood for a moment on the veranda, gazing out the sea from whence. Whence means where the young man had come the other night. You remember the beginning part of the chapter when Dr. Sadao was standing in his balcony with Hannah, and at this time they saw a figure that appeared out of the mist. So he was on this night he was standing at the same place, and he was looking at the same point. The point where from where the enemy appeared on that day. Understand? 2nd February, I believe it was the day. 2nd February. Understand? So that's all for today. Standing there, he recalled the faces of Americans he knew when he was in America. He remembered the face of his professor, American professor, who taught him, and he also remembered his wife, who she was very talkative, but she was very kind because they used to invite them. Understand? And he also remembered a couple of faces, the servant who used to work, female, and he also remembered the landlady who offered him the rented home, because he was not given the rented home because he was Japanese in America. He saw this discrimination, everybody hated them. And then one day, he had this influenza, he got this fever, it is a contagious disease, and his landlady, she tended to be kind. She treated him because he had influenza, but she hated him too. She hated him as well, right? And then he remembered, and that's how the chapter ends. So that's all for today, right?